What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the House of a Thousand Discourses, the Passion Project podcast that provides propaganda. I'm about to get up in that ass with a review video. I went and saw The Crow today. The brand fucking new one came out today. Ever since they announced it, I've been I was stoked as fuck. And I saw the trailers, and I saw it like once because I didn't want to. I didn't want it to be one of those trailers where they fucking show all the cool shit. You know, I hate that. And so I was like, all right, cool, fuck yeah, I'm stoked. Like, the kills look super violent, and I was fucking ready for it. And then for some reason today, we decided to go see it. It came out today, and then I was just kind of like, it's whatever. I'm probably not going to like it. I was kind of ready to be like 50-50 on it, and I ended up loving it. Like, I'm fucking hype as fuck right now. It was crazy cool. The one thing is, like, I know that the original Crow has a very, very deep place in everybody's heart, as it does mine. I was a little kid when it came out, and I fucking worshiped that movie, and I watched it religiously, dude. And I get why everybody's mad. Don't remake the movie, but I'm glad they did it. It was good as fuck. That's all I can say. There's your review. Bye. The originals are still there. Stop being mad about remakes and sequels and prequels. Like, if you don't want to go see it, don't go see it, you know? But don't bitch about something you haven't seen yet. All these people are already saying, so many people for months have been saying, like, there's no chemistry between the two and things. Like, how do you know? You haven't even seen the fucking movie yet. And I went in there thinking, like, man, everybody, like, they must know more than I know because they're saying, like, there's no chemistry between these two people, and you're wrong. They were fucking compatible, man. I loved it, and I'm pretty sure they don't say Webster or Draven. Yeah, the girl's name's Shelly, the dude's name's Eric, but I'm pretty sure it's not Shelly Webster and Eric Draven. They don't say that, I don't think. If they do, then I'm wrong, and I apologize. But they did a bunch of Crow movies, and there was only one with Eric Draven, right? And then this one, I think, I could also be wrong about this, but I think Eric's character was, like, the look was based on one of the comic book characters, because I'm pretty sure the Crow is like a universe. There's been multiple Crows. Like, there's even been female Crows. And I think this one was based on one of the comic book characters that had, like, nipple tattoos and shit like that. And I did read that the point of that was because they wanted to relate to, like, the newer audience, the kids with face tattoos and shit like that, and Post Malone and whatnot, and, like, Lil Peep and shit. And then they, you know, some fucking 24-year-old kid goes in and sees this movie, and they're like, that could be me, you know? And I get the junkie aspect of it. Pretty sure they never mention heroin at all. They don't show any heroin usage. So I don't know if they were junkies, but they're in rehab and shit. I hope that's not too much of a spoiler. I don't want to spoil this, but they meet in rehab. Sorry, I didn't mean to do that. Maybe I'll put spoilers in the thing. But their chemistry was great. I thought it was really fucking cool. And I don't give a fuck that their name was Shelly and Eric. The kills and the gore for me was 10 out of 10. For what they did, we've all seen gorier shit. We've all seen Terrifier 2. And I get it, there's gorier stuff out there, but for what they did, the kills, in my opinion, were fucking 10 out of 10. And the gore was probably CGI. There might have been some practical shit in there, but I thought it was fucking great. There was a stab wound scene, and it's like, we've all seen entrails in horror movies. I fucking get it. But the way they did it in this movie, a motherfucker gets stabbed, and then it just, like, it's like barely showing some innards, and then he, like, pokes it back in. It was just fucking epic, dude. It was super believable to me. I like how he got the makeup. I liked the whole purgatory aspect of it. I think that the guy in purgatory was Skull Cowboy. I think that's his name. There was, like, I've never read any of the comics, and I've never seen any of the TV show. Because I've heard there's a TV series, too, and I hear that's pretty good. Maybe I'll start diving deeper into this shit, but I know the original, I know the second, I saw the one with Edward Furlong, I saw Salvation. I don't remember a lot of them, but the first one. And I'm really fucking happy about it. I fucking loved it. The ending was fucking epic. Again, the fucking kills were great. I'm on this hype train, and I hit a bowl right before I did this because I wanted to calm down a little bit, and now all it did would just make me forget what I wanted to talk about. So if I hit the pause button, whatever. But yeah, the chemistry was great. Everything was cool. I absolutely loved it. There was only two things that I predicted. I'm not like a genius when it comes to predicting shit. So many people are like, I saw the ending coming from a mile away, and I don't know if you're just being douchebags or if you're being honest or what, but so many people are like crazy opinionated when it comes to movies, and I get it. I fucking love movies too, but I'm not gonna call you names over it or like stop being your friend, just like the way a lot of you people do with politics and shit. It's super fucking strange to me. But it was fucking cool. There was a couple homages that I noticed, and there was only like two things that I predicted. I think I might have already said this. I think the one guy might have been Skull Cowboy. I think that's what I was getting into. I didn't read any of the comics, but I think like in the original one, instead of Sarah, they wanted it to be Skull Cowboy narrating it and like helping him out in the beginning and shit. And I think the guy in Purgatory might have been Skull Cowboy, but it wasn't like, like a cowboy with a skull face or anything. Fuck, I'm sorry for the ums and the uhs and the pauses. I'm just like super amped about it, and it was fucking amazing to me. There's only two movies I ever clapped at in the theater, and one was Maleficent, and I did because everyone else did. And then in this one, I was like, fuck yeah, and I clapped, and it was cool. Everyone in the theater, it wasn't a packed theater. It was far from packed on opening night, and it was in a smaller theater. I found strange. And also there wasn't a bunch of show times like Deadpool and Wolverine. There was a showing every fucking hour of the day for several weeks, and there was fucking full theater every time you went. And this one, it was pretty empty. There was probably 20 fucking people, and it was a small theater. But everybody seemed to really enjoyed it. When the kills happened, I saw heads go, yeah, and I heard people laugh, and I heard people be like, that was fucking awesome. And I really wish that your nostalgia, not yours, I really hope that nostalgia doesn't fuck this movie up. I want it to make $1 billion. I hope it does. I think Bill Skarsgård is like he's like the better character actors that we've seen in a long time. He's Pennywise. He's going to be fucking Count Orlok in the new Nosferatu. He's fucking amazing in this movie. I fucking loved it. And I'm sure I'm going to get a lot of comments like, you're a fucking piece of shit, you're an idiot, you're fucking don't know what the fuck you're talking about. But like, these are just opinions, man. You can hate it too. And I'm going to go see it tomorrow. Me and my fucking homeboy are going to go see it tomorrow. I'm going to take my kid to see it on Sunday. I loved it that much. And it's fucking, I don't know what else to say about it. If I could think of anything else, I'll come back. But I think that's about it. I wanted to keep this under 10 minutes anyway, and I'm sorry for being repetitive. I just wanted to get this out there and just like let people see it and shit. But anyways, Don't Blame Us podcast is back. We don't have a set schedule or anything. We just do it when we feel like it. And Audie's going to Korea for a year, so it's going to be rough. But we are definitely officially back. It's just, we're not going to be like every Friday like we used to or whatever. But anyway, go see this fucking movie. Go see this fucking movie. Or if you got friends that are like on the fence, tell them just like, my homeboy Darren said to go fucking see it. Go see it. Go fucking see it. Especially if you're an A-list member and you get fucking 3 free movies a week anyway. Go see this fucking movie. I thought it was awesome. I'm out of here. Like, subscribe, share, diss me, whatever. Peace.